What's going on, guys? We are back for another replay analysis. This time it's from a PS4 user. ImNotEvenGoodBro, rank of Plat 2. And I'm not going to start the video just yet. We'll just do the whole Patreon spiel at the start. So he's Plat 2, 2v2, PS4. You got this on patreon.com/Gibbs00. And if you do send one in for the PS4 or Xbox versions, soon the Switch, I guess, if there's a way to record off that, which I don't think there is, then you can send a recording like this. It'll be a little bit of a different style of replay. Obviously, I can't do as much with it, but it's still some good use out of it, and we get to see boost meters as long as it's not a replay, which I'm not sure here. I think this is a replay, so we won't be able to see it, but you can do that for to get your replay analyzed. He's with his teammate here, Razzie. But yeah, so go over there, coach a tier, free play tier, patreon.com/Gibbs00. Pretty decent face-off win with his teammate cheating up there. Works out pretty well. His teammate actually should have had probably a decent shot there. I can't go back to watch him, obviously, but if we go back just a little bit, right, it's a little tough because it's 10 seconds, but whatever. Let's just watch it again. If he waits for the bounce here, the goalie stayed in net, but instead he went for that, like right before it bounced, he went for the shot, which, like, if you're going to wait that long and not actually go into the air, then you're better off just waiting for that bounce shot. When you have that time, really is effective. Or you can pop it to yourself and do some other things. Nice challenge there. So, you see here, he's trying for the pass play. He does shoot it out kind of hard, but his teammate's backwards. So, his teammate's out of the play now. So, that challenge was extremely important. Sometimes, like, you don't want them to settle down on their dribble. Like, if you can get there while they're initially beginning their dribble, it's not a bad idea to challenge there. Just gotta be careful with the 50-50, because if it goes wrong and you're the last one back, it's gonna hurt. So here we see, going for the demo play. I like it. Oh, but the other guy comes in. It looks like his teammate, I think it was communicated that he was gonna go for the demo. All his teammate had to do was just roll that up the wall. He probably would have beat the other guy there. He didn't have to cut it in. Could have just rolled up the wall and then scored if needed, but the teammate on blue side getting the hustle in and getting that play broken up. But that was a good demo, though. And those demos are so important. In 2v1 situations, like, if you're not trusting in a pass, just drive in front of your teammate and go for the demo plays. Like, if you can just drive in front of your teammate and let them know early that, hey, I'm just going to drive in front of you, I'm not expecting a pass, then you can make the goalie have to jump around you, which will result in a goal a lot of the time. Here we just see a lot of pressure coming in from Orange. Right there, that could have been a back pass opportunity. But he cuts it back and actually does that really well. So I like this idea here. He has time, and this is what I always talk about in twos. You have time. A lot of players around the platinum level would just bash us against the corner to set up another play. He takes his time, wraps around the ball, and then goes for the shot on net. It also looks like one of the blue guys went AFK there for a second, but it was a great read off the backboard as well. And those are the plays where, when you have time, make use of it. Continue here. His teammate is back. The pinch clear. Alright, we'll take it. Both these guys kind of hurried this play. They had plenty of time on both sides. We'll pause right here. See how the blue guy's pretty far away. He's not that close. And both these guys kind of rush this hit. They do wait for the bounce, but when the ball is trailing away from you, sometimes it's a little harder to get a ton of momentum on it. Like, you'd rather the ball slowly rolling at you. But they get decent hit off of this. It looked like it was a pinch. It could have just been his teammate hitting the ball. I'm not really sure. Good pass. Pretty long aerial, but it still works out for him. I think he thought there was a little bit more speed on this ball, but he's at midfield, and he jumps there. Like, that ball's already on the ground. It still worked out, but you don't necessarily have to fly that early on plays like that. It was a little bit of a misread, but he still makes it work. And, like, honestly, the Orange team has been just constant pressure right now on the blue side, not letting them do much. This play right here is a little awkward that the other blue guy did not come in and make this play. Let's see what happened here. He's going for that mid boost. He should be able to grab that mid boost and then go for a shot, or at least challenge that hit from Orange. It looks like Blue's being extremely passive, and Orange team here is getting away with it. I'm not even good, bro. Looking pretty good. A good challenge there again. Like, they try for the pass back, which I like. It's a little weak, but he gets a good side challenge to just keep the ball deep in the blue side and lets like Bro go back, and grab some boost. A bad 50-50 here is probably going to result in a goal. There it is. It happens. We'll see it again here. He just kind of tries to read too much inside there, and the other guy was just chilling right behind the ball. And 50-50 is a lot. Like, if you can't get it over someone or under them, I guess, it's pretty much whichever car is the last one behind the ball will probably win it. And the blue guy there, he was just sitting right behind the ball while ImNotEvenGoodBro spun around the ball. So he was going for a first touch, but his spin was going to take him away from going back and forth in hits. And that will result in a bad 50-50 a lot of the time. This play here, a little bit of a... sorry about the mouse. Maybe you don't. It's behind my camera. Hold on 1 second. I think my phone's ringing. Alright. We'll be right back, guys. I will make this second part of the video in a second. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that, guys. Got a call from the wife. Had to take it. Continue where we left off. This play right here, he just lands a little funny when he's going for the fake. Once he sees his teammate is going for the goalie, he could have probably lined up his car again to just keep his normal momentum. But see that little tilt there? That's going to throw you off a bit because your car's going to like cut as soon as you land. And that'll throw you off. But it should have been a goal, but it happens. Surprised he didn't go for the challenge in the air here. It's a pretty simple challenge, actually. All he's got to do is just ram right into the ball, and this ball gets a 50-50 out to the side. But, like, in a way, it was actually better because he did wait on it, and then he just killed it to the side for his teammate. A little bit more risky, though. He could have probably just thrown that away immediately. But we'll take it. I like that he was confident enough to just turn around and make a play like that, though. That shows that he feels like he's in control right now and doing well on his challenges. Good little pop. You would hope his teammate's there. When you go for pops like this, and you're trying to just beat one, you should try and throw it more sideways, though, too. Like, you don't want to throw it towards the goalie, if possible, obviously. And then maybe his teammate could have been there, but I think because it was going so close to the goalie, he had his teammate had to go back. Bad clear by his teammate, but they get bailed out just a bit by the missed shot. Okay, he's got time here. Just waiting for that bounce. Hit it a little soft on this bounce shot. One thing you can do is if you aren't going to do your dribble, like do that chip shot dribble, where he might have been able to chip it a little bit closer. Just like a nice little pop to the side because the goalie was backwards. He wasn't going to come out for a challenge on that. And then decide either do I go for another bounce shot or do I actually just hit it when the ball's at its peak. Like if the guy does go for a backward challenge, which obviously he's not going to do well at. Instead it was just a weak shot while the goalie's backwards, which is not what you want. You want to use that to your advantage. Could have been another goal. Just seems like a couple scoring chances are just squandered here. Besides that, he's playing pretty well. The wall play misses, but like honestly, it's fine. Both guys are going back. Honestly, like say he did hit that wall play, it might put pressure on the goalies because they're both going backwards again. But oh, this was a really bad read here. Once you see a play like this, like the goalie squandered thing, let's just pass it by. Like he could have threw it high, got a juicy rebound, but like in the grand scheme of things, his teammate could have just played it off the wall, which he did anyway. So right here. He's given up a shot. Like, he knows a shot is coming. He decides to not challenge this. He thinks he can't reach it in time. Honestly, probably smart. It was close, but probably smart. But he stops right here. He's not even inside his goal yet. He hasn't passed his inside post. One way to tell is just look at that blue net. You can tell by the lines on the floor. Like, this line kind of just goes right up until here. So that's where he's actually, like, right here on his breaks all the way by the blue net. So just a bad spot to break. And the field lines are actually really, really helpful on most of the maps, if not all of them. So keep in mind those when you're trying to break, when you can't see your own net and you're focusing on ball cam. It's a good way to figure out where you are. But he wasn't really guarding much there. He was outside his near post. You want to be inside your near post by probably a car length, because then you can, worst case scenario, backflip. Maybe even just be lined up directly with the inside post, like just inside of it. So all you have to do is do a double jump to block that. But then for the outside shot, then you have to still, reach for it. But at least you don't have to reach as far. Here, he gives up the outside shot pretty hard there, and it failed him. So, we'll continue. Just going for the boost grab. I don't mind that. And a good face-off win by his teammate. Another bounce shot, the boomer. Again, it's from midfield, so you're not really expecting to score these. It's probably a little bit better even to try and throw it off the backboard on like the inside post. See how the goalie's pinned inside his net? One good thing to do is to actually throw it towards the inside here, like right over here. That way, if the goalie does come out for it, he's just going to spill it around the corner. And you can either make a play on that, like if you decided to not go, or your teammate who's about to pick up this mid boost can reset up for that play. Or like you can throw it even higher, but still try and stay on the inside, so then it's a good center for yourself. If you try and throw it outside, like if you miss at all, then there's just no shot opportunity. And of course, like if you do shoot on net, like you want it high, but generally, like it's a midfield shot, it's going to be a save. And it was a high shot, and it was a pretty good save by the goalie, even throwing it back to his teammate. That was probably the worst, or not the worst case, but not the greatest case that he could have went for there. But I do like the high shot attempt. I would just prefer to try and make the goalie decide if he wants to come out on the inside post. See what happens here. He just takes this out. He goes for the dribble. He gets it by one. The other guy, at that point, when you're that close to the ball, you have to make up your mind and challenge. Like if you've decided to challenge for 90% of your drive forward and then the last 10% bail out, it's not going to end well. At that point, you have to go. Doesn't even matter if it's a bad decision. You have to dive at it at some point, which he did not do. He just gave it up. Nice back pass here. Nice clean back pass. His teammate was being a little hesitant on it, but it did work out. Now, I like that in twos to just keep the ball. And it was only with 40 seconds left. He wasted another good, I don't know, like 20 seconds here. And it turned into a goal because his teammate gets the pass off. So we'll go back a bit here. We got the back pass, like the one guy challenged, and he went for the aerial tap to do something with it. Another good challenge there, though, and now it's just a little confusing for the blue side. And then they just kind of gave up this pass just free. The goalie did not come out early enough. He was expecting another touch, I believe, and that wasn't even close to coming. So good play there by ImNotEvenGoodBro to come up and take the shot, but great pass by his teammate. And that all started with the solid idea of the back pass. And good recovery, like off this wall. This is a pretty solid recovery here. Sorry about the mouse. It'll pop up here and there. Flips back, almost gets in the way of it. Like I like what he's trying to do off the walls with his flips and boosts to try and make up some ground. It's a good spot to be in. And then his teammate making plays once again in that same corner. Nice pass. Good goal. Almost missed it, but he got it. And that'll be the game. Great passing by his teammate. And, yeah, just a couple of weird, like, defensive plays here or there. And a couple of scoring chances just kind of given away, which is fine. It happens, and you're, like, platinum, so it's bound to happen. But, all in all, not a bad replay whatsoever. So, thank you, ImNotEvenGoodBro, for the replay. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you, everyone on Patreon and YouTube. You guys are the best, and we'll see you next time. Later.